This is the ground, and they say you should ground yourself, right?
Hey, it's me again, Andreas. I'm in the woods nearby where I live, and I just wanted to show you what you find everywhere around in this area. It's different kind of stones, brick, but also other stones in the ground here, and it's really everywhere. It's this different kind of stones in the ground. I mean, what was here? How did this happen in the woods? See here, kind of this red brownish color, and then this thing next by. It's everywhere. It's here. This looks like old, what they say is old concrete or cement or something next to brick again, and whatever they say. I can't get this out with my fingers. Yeah, I really just wanted to show you real quick what we have here in the ground. It's also buried walls and other stuff. In the future, I'll show you more of the remains. Whatever was here can only, of course, show you what is here right now. Right here, right now. For me at least. But yeah, just wanted to show you. I came from the riverbank here, River Spree here in Berlin, Treptow. And it seems I discovered something new, like all too often here. There's stuff in the ground, and I just came across this piece of brick. Oh, yeah, just look at that. But that just was the hint, right? You see, it is brick. How does that get here? I don't know. There's kids around, so maybe remove those. But when I had a look at those bricks, I found this thing here. Sorry, there were a kindergarten group, so a group of little kids, and I wanted to pause the video. But they were interested and asked what I am doing, and I explained to them that I follow hints and stuff that we don't know about where it and when it is from. And now this thing here. Sorry, let me try to get to it. What is this? What is this thing here? Some rusty metal. Sorry, maybe I should have
bushwhacked the whole arrow before. Oh gosh, oh that hurt. Oh. So, what we find here? Oh, liquor from the 18... No, clean that up later. Yeah, here. Just some brick. Okay, sorry. This, of course, I would say is the most interesting part. Just these cables. I mean, I don't even dare to touch it. Maybe this one, because this is the ground, and they say you should ground yourself, right? Okay, maybe it was meant in a different way. Oh, sorry. Those things. I don't know, to be honest, I just spotted it. I did not yet do any research on what this could be. Oh no, it is immobile. This thing is loose. But the other, this. So what? Don't wanna bushwhack too much. Because of course we do not want too much of an attention. Oh, come on, my dear little Pocket 3. I know you are very sensitive. What's that stuff doing here? What is that stuff doing here? But the cables, to be honest, they look, I would say, quite modern. Also the colors, brownish, light brown, light blue, and the yellow-green one for the ground. More faces of these with electrical current. Let me try to get a shot from the back without me seeing the display right now, actually. Oh, can we get a shot of this? Ooh, flying through the woods with my Osmo. What is this? Okay. Okay, everyone, that was what I wanted to show you. Spontaneous find here while doing boots on the ground in Berlin. A forgotten community to finally give something back. I hope so, at least. If nothing else, maybe you can have a laugh. Ho, ho, ho. Because, nevertheless, life should still be funny. Ask those kids that are approaching. They are happy all the time, right? Not too much thoughts of other stuff that is maybe not even relevant. So this cable thingy was just 25 meters there. I didn't want to get out the cam again, just 2 meters later. But there were so many stones. And this one then actually had me get out the cam again. What is this? What I actually want to show you is this wall. Please, gimbal friend, come on and film the ground. So it starts here and maybe below here as well, I don't know. But you also find these quite often. Sorry. Need to recenter. You see those walls or whatever. This
Here. So of course, there might be an official narrative for why this stuff is here, or what supposedly was here, or maybe there even was something here, I don't know, in the 50s, 60s, or that's also something just I recently just started to question, because you see a lot of buildings with 1900 something, or no, and not the I don't know, if I'm right, I also saw where the first letter sign could have been an I. Sometimes you know those J's, right? The letter J in front of 3 numbers. This is pretty much clear. The I depends on what side you're on. I guess you could say, no, this is a 1. It just does not have this little serif there. It's a 1, it's a Roman 1. It's a Roman 1. End of story. End of discussion. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, I think I saw those, which could be I, which could be a 1, or interpreted as a 1. But clearly there's a lot of where you see it is a 1. And not only at places, on the buildings, on the structures that you see, where you say, oh, that could have been just put there afterwards, after an event, or after just later than it was actually built, right? But maybe there was a 19 something before, I don't know. Because what do we actually know about our past? We know that a lot of the information we were told is not true. It does not make sense, that is, we know. But who knows, ideally from other information sources, about the past. Whatever that is. Be aware of your surrounding, your environment, your actual physical reality. The currency, if you will, the value in general that your attention has, should be invested wisely. And maybe just as a pattern for analyzation, for analyzing yourself. Question yourself also all the time. Of course, right? Is how much time do you spend or looking at in front of, or looking at screens? Black Mirror, right? And the information that you get out of there, your thoughts that shape and manifest due to that input, or more general, to that category of input source. Don't lose touch to whatever it is, this other thing. What is natural? I don't know. What is a human? Right? Humans start to have robot parts in them. Cyborg. Then when does the human stop? And when does the robot start? Trust me, in the future that's gonna be, we're only talking about persons, and this is a person. I mean, I just recently saw where they actually kind of ban people, or let's say it is judged as a no bad behavior if you say bad words to the machines. I don't know, you gotta make your own fun of it, of everything. Just be in hopefully happy state all the time. It is like it is. This terminology, don't get me started about language and who introduced our language, our phonetics, maybe the phony. Oh yeah, thank you. That maybe introduced the way we communicate, the way we think, even with language that maybe was not our original language. Who knows? Who knows? Just do your research. You could question if the words we use aren't actually spells. Magic spells. Oh, I don't know this word. How is it spelled? Oh yeah, the spelling of this word is XYZ. You realize you're starting to get these things that, oh, a magic spell. How actually do you spell the word magic? Is it then a magic spell if you spell the word magic? Yeah, it's all those questions that can drive your mind crazy. If you want to. Because it's up for you to decide if you want to go crazy or just and make the best out of it. Because it's about the journey in this duality. But okay, just wanted to say, pay attention to the material world around you. Because all this other information that enters you in one or the other way, just be aware, or more awareness, that is a different category of input source, right? This is something you can actually touch, and unless we invent the Yodwag, the holodeck inside the holodeck, then this it is, which might be a huge holographic projection already anyways. So who knows what is possible and what not. Yeah, sorry. Just wanted to say, it might be this way, it might be the other way. Just open your eyes, open your mind, look around. And so much for now. I might film a bit more. Oh, okay, no, it just, yeah, it actually is meltology. This was a bit more philosophical. And maybe, I don't know, it was just me, whatever that is. It is me in this current moment of time. Now, my dear Osmo Pocket 3, don't let me hang it again like this big boulder. What is this boulder? It's cement or concrete from whatever. Yeah, just want to say thank you, Mark, with your channel, Our Melted Reality. It's somehow, I don't know, since I discovered you and watched all your videos, I somehow actually started to find inner peace. I actually did. It started in February when I started to do eventually did a 5-day fast. Also, thanks to you, Conspiracy Auras. The ghost thing video, I had to think about that a lot of times. But come on, metal parts? Yeah, we had to throw it in the woods back then. Yeah.
Battle in the woods. Yeah, because it was cheap. And nobody can. What is that? This a stone.
Doing here? I think, you see, I don't have the right feeling for the cam with the tilt that I need to put. So here, put my foot next to it so that I don't miss the actual spot. Again, is this stuff in the ground. It's everywhere. There's much more structural parts remaining here, which I show you in a future video, I guess. Yeah. So I would say bye for now. I guess I'll call it a morning. You can, or at least it seems I cannot say a word without that it is leading to another topic. Just before I talked about this language thing, right? Let's say latest, when you take into account the relevance of sound and vibration, then you might get a feeling for how important actually the words are that let's say from your thoughts, from your mind, are being transformed, so to say, in sound, right? It's, who knows how far this goes here. So yeah, spells, magic, all of that. This one, this has a kind of a triangle shape at the top. Yeah, just the importance of the words. Or maybe I can link you this other video where I heard about this study. I mean, you can then imagine how far this goes here. Just some structure in the floor. Yeah, sorry for the repositioning. I need to get more used to that. And of course a lot of trees here. And also, this stuff is spreading from year to year, I would say. Yeah, so knowing about the potential effect that sound and vibration and frequency has on your body and mind and soul. Should the mind and soul be a separate thing? Then saying stuff like good, the first thing when you wake up and meet other people is to say good morning. Yeah, but there's kind of two words officially that sound the same. Good morning. Oh, like, yeah, good evening. And this actually means to suffer, right? Stuff like that, right? Where just question, what are you doing with your voice actually? What effect has something that you do or even just think on your physical environment, your perceived reality, let's say. Your perceived physical reality. Yeah, so that was, I guess I need to really leave the woods, go up to the sidewalk, because the second I stop this recording, there's more stones in the ground or something else. So we're here near the Schwimmhalle Baumschulenweg. There I can go for a swim. It's a public swimming pool. And yeah, there's this woods part where we saw these stones in the ground, the bricks in the ground everywhere. And I just came across this thing here, just a square column or whatever with this. What is this on top? I don't know. Maybe you have an idea. Maybe some digging here would reveal more details. What this is, I don't know. Just wanted to show you. Maybe it's nothing at all. Maybe it's a remainder. Maybe this is metal or something. I don't know. I guess you could just pass by and think, oh, okay, they poured some concrete, cement mixture or whatever on top here, right? Or maybe it was that and nothing else. Maybe it was just that. This seems to just sit on top. Hard to tell. It's a bit loose. It's a bit loose there. Just for sake of completeness. This thing here. So, yeah. Just to let you know, tell me maybe what you think. But see you in the next video. Bye for now. Love you all.